everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Knee Slapping K-pop podcast. I am Kayla, and today I am here with Sammi.
Hello.
And Maria.
Hey.
And we are here now for the top 10 worst songs of 2018. Truly not that bad in comparison to other years.
Truly, honestly, a perfectly decent year in K-pop.
Yeah.
Because looking at these lows, they're
not good, but they're not that bad. They're
not that bad. I would say, again, all of these songs are bad.
Yes.
But they're not the abysmal bad that we've been forced to deal with in any of the other lists, because there's years where things are
really
abysmal.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
this is definitely
like
more of like a worst by default list, I feel like.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Right.
Even so, because we have,
some of these
when
are
we're looking
bad.
at this, we make lists of just like a bunch of songs. Like, we couldn't really find that many songs to be like, well, it could be this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We don't have, like, the dishonorable mention list is very small this year.
Very, very small. Which is partially why we don't do dishonorable mentions or honorable mentions for these, just because it's like, in retrospect, we just
some of the lists are
list.
too long, and some of them are like not long at all. So it really varies greatly.
Yeah,
it does.
I think we should just get into it, because honestly, this is a fine year. Like, I have nothing. There aren't that many like terrible trends that I saw. There aren't that, like, it's just sometimes you just have a one-off bad song.
Yeah, that's what a lot of these are.
And, like, some of these are indicative of problems that the group will have forever. But, like, that's, I don't know. It is what it is. So, at number 10, we have Banana Allergy Monkey by Oh My Girl, Banhana. So the Oh My Girl subunit that came.
This was interesting.
It was
a
choice. The whole thing is a choice.
I'm sorry, I cannot get over the fact that they're scratching their asses like that in this dance, and I just
that's
can't.
What really gets me. The choreography is like so bad. It's so, and it's like, it's not like the song is good that I can ignore it. The song is like not that good to begin with, and the choreography just makes it
mediocre
bad.
And probably just
like they had something with it, but it just wasn't executed well.
It's like I get that those three members in the subunit to be very cute. But like, what is, and it's like they've done other songs that are not this bad, but it's like, what is this song? Like, what's going on?
I think this song
with the concept?
Is just like maybe too far in that direction. I think there are bits in this song that are perfectly fine. I think overall it was just a badly executed concept.
Also,
otherwise,
why are we talking about monkeys having an allergy to banana? What?
I mean, that's not the stupidest song concept I've ever heard.
But like, do we even know if something like that exists? Of monkeys having allergies?
I'm
in
not
general?
a monkey expert. Maria, I did not study.
Like,
also,
I
also
know.
think in reality, a monkey with a banana allergy would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I
like
think
monkeys do not just eat only bananas. Like in real life,
I guess,
would live a perfectly healthy life.
But it's just weird. I think that's the thing. Is it's such a weird concept. Specifically,
it is.
And it's like, the choreography, I think, is really what gets me about it. Every time I see it, I'm just like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, it was a choice.
It was a choice, but also, it's like, any other year, I feel like this wouldn't just end up even on our list.
No, it's just that
like,
there's
that was a choice. There's so little.
I just like to pretend it doesn't happen,
little
really.
bad songs here.
Most people ignore that.
I like to pretend that subunit as a whole really doesn't exist, because it's like, I don't really like their concept. Generally, is not really what I am into Oh My Girl for to begin with. So
that's true. I'm kind of confused why it exists, honestly, in the first place.
Yeah.
For fun.
Why do most subunits exist?
Really, just for fun.
Because like, Oh My Girl wouldn't do this song.
No.
You just get a subunit to do it. I don't know.
Like, I think with most subunits, it's kind of like a why not. Like, it's like,
it's
they're
more
just
of
kind
a why
there,
not than anything else. Like, some subunits, like, make perfect sense because it's like, oh, well, this is just the group of people that, like, should do this together. But a lot of it is just, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. So, number 9?
Number 9, we have Lullaby by GOT7. this is a song where I think where the issues come in is more so the vocals.
Oh,
because I actually like the production of the song.
The blame for this one is purely on the members because they have never sounded worse in a song than they do in this song.
This is a song that Kayla and I have just hated since it came out. Like, this shows all the problems GOT7 as a group has.
But it's like, it's the worst iteration of all of their problems, yeah.
Like, anything good that sometimes GOT7, because there's GOT7 songs that I think are, like, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But there's always bits of GOT7 that I'm like, well, your rapping isn't, like, there's, like, bits that there's problems in that group that I don't love.
Yeah.
And this song just really highlights every problem.
Like, there's far too much rapping, and the rapping sounds really bad, this song. It's
specific, especially, because, like, Jackson's got his fan base. Jackson's
just doing Jackson things. Yeah.
Jackson's doing Jackson things. The big problem is the rapping that coming out of Mark and Bam Bam.
Mark and Bam Bam. It's like, what is going on in that song? Good. Yeah. And then it's like their vocalists they sound bad.
And they can sound good. Yeah. They have sounded good.
I'm just like when I think about it in retrospective, it's not as great. I think it was GOT7 songs though, but like it's not like amazing.
I mean, I think there have been possibly worse GOT7 songs.
I mean, early GOT7 is a choice too.
Yeah, early GOT7 is gonna be a choice.
Yeah.
But I think specifically in a year like 2018, where we're like
best year of K-pop, and GOT7 is out here sounding the worst K-pop they've ever sounded in their career. Like,
because like early GOT7 you can see as a choice. I think this song is trying to be, perfectly, it's just like a perfectly average GOT7 song, and somehow you managed to mess that up so bad it's like the worst you've ever sounded.
Yeah. Because it's like GOT7 vocalists have never been like the strongest vocalist ever. But they're usually decent enough that like for most of their songs it's fine and it's good, but like
acceptable.
This song, it's like they sound weird, and it's like I don't know what was going on with the vocal direction, but most of them, all the vocalists just sound like very weird and off in a way that they have never sounded before, and it's a weird choice for them.
Yeah, I just think that looking at this group as a whole and looking at stuff I've seen them do before, stuff I've seen them do after, this song just falls so flat.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing
going on here.
Memorable about it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like that era of GOT7, which is like your, I don't know, look, which I also don't like.
I also hate that song, yeah.
Like, it was really between those two, and we think we don't like Lullaby a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
That era of GOT7 is, like, really not it for me. Eclipse is in there.
GOT7. It is it's like you calling my name, or you calling me by your name, or whatever the hell.
The best of that.
The best of that.
It's like, that whole, like, era is just very bizarre. Like.
It is. It just felt weird for GOT7, because GOT7 also always felt like they needed more oomph behind them than those songs were giving them.
Right. It's almost like, not that I like Hard Carry as a song that much.
No.
But I feel like that's more of the vibe that GOT7 has.
I think is maybe a better example of that. Or even like, if you do isn't like super noisy, but it's got like more oomph than like that era of GOT7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even Just Right, I feel like has more oomph than this era of GOT7.
I mean, I love Just Right, but
yeah,
I think Just Right's actually a very good song. K-pop.
Just Right is a fun song.
But like, we love our fun K-pop.
That's true.
Because this also isn't, it's not in your face K-pop, but it's also not fun K-pop. So what is it?
Right. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, not quite.
In this era
it's
of
just
GOT7.
kind of more of a mess, kind of, when you really sit and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems not fully thought through.
Yeah.
As a concept.
All right. So then at number 8. We have another returning group on the worst of the list here.
Yes.
We talked about last year. We have
so far we've only had new entries.
True.
Right, so this is we got a returning entrant on this list. We have Momoland with Boom Boom. about in 2019 about how I'm So Hot is just Boom Boom, but worse. But that doesn't mean Boom Boom was ever that good to begin with.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that we ever liked Boom Boom to begin with.
It's like, I mean, looking at I'm So Hot, I have to give Boom Boom the credit for being what it was, but it's still, it's not good.
I mean, of the Boom Boom ripoffs, I will always say Bam is probably better than even Boom Boom,
the Boom
to
Boom
be honest.
ripoffs, I think, get worse the farther away from Boom Boom you get.
But I honestly would say Bam I like slightly more than I like Boom Boom. But that's also because I didn't have to listen to Bam for as many times as I had to listen to Boom Boom. Because also this song was too popular.
It's too much.
Too much.
Also, because it's their only song that matters, they still perform this song to this day because it's the only song they have. It's the only thing they got.
Well, it was a huge hit. It was very popular.
Momoland suffers very much from crayon pop syndrome, which is, it's very rare to be a one-hit wonder in K-pop.
Yeah.
And somehow both of them have managed to accomplish that, and it's so depressing for them.
Yep.
Because you keep trying to relive that glory.
And man, it's really, I think it gets worse every time they do it.
And then also looking at this group and just well, this is the funeral because we just got the news yesterday at the time of we're recording that the group is dead.
Mm-hmm. It's not an official disbandment, but they all left the company, so it's like one of those situations.
Yeah.
So, you know. Also, when we rewatched this music video, I was really reminded how weird that music video is generally.
It is.
About how at the end it just takes like a hard turn for a second and gets like uncomfortably sexy.
That's
for
true,
some
it
reason.
does.
Yeah,
it's like okay
with
now.
one member. I don't know what member that is, but it's
is it Yeonwoo?
Very specific.
Is that her name?
I don't know.
Maybe it's one of the members of them. But like, it's just odd that it's just this one girl gets the weird, what I call the token Nugu tries to do sexy to get attention concept, which is not inherently anything wrong with the girls. It's just a thing companies will do constantly with like small Nugu groups. And at the time, Momoland was a Nugu group before this song.
Yeah.
Full Nugu. No one cared.
And it's like all of a sudden at the end of that music video, the vibe is suddenly different. And I'm just like, where are we right now?
There's also the hard left turn into that rap
verse,
which
rap
feels like it's from a different
terrible.
song.
Like that rap verse thing after the first chorus is in every single one of these Boom Boom ripoffs.
For no reason.
And I'm like, my God, is that bad every single time it happens?
Also, the dance is just so bait. Their TikTok dances are more complicated than the Boom Boom dance.
It is. The Boom Boom dance is very easy. Also, the weird infomercial vibes with the music video. Like, they're trying to sell products, but also they're dancing in a blank space. Almost. It's weird.
I mean, it's cheap.
It's cheap. It is cheap.
So cheap to make.
Also, honestly, every time I think about Momoland, I just think about how petty Daisy is on the internet about her time there. Like, I'm like, what went down? Like, is this a Jessica scenario? Or, like, is there something else going on?
Daisy has a lot
of book deal.
Tea to spill, apparently.
But she still ain't spilling it, so I'm like, girl, don't hit at it.
There's a lot of contracts back there.
That's true.
You have to remember, Korea has very strong
defamation.
Defamation shit.
Hearsay laws and defamation laws. So like
guys, just give us the
you
tea.
can't say shit unless you can prove it.
Yeah.
So don't say shit.
That's true.
But also this song just was overall so, I don't know. I never understood its appeal.
Yeah.
I know.
And again, I'm very happy some people found some
it was catchy.
liveliness. But after a lot of the fact that they kept doing it over and over and over again. Yeah. Almost
really
makes this song feel worse.
Yeah.
Stop beating the dead horse.
Then now,
it's
like, 3 or 4 different iterations of the song we have now, it's like, well, now I don't even care about the original, because now there's also 4 of the same thing again.
Yeah, you just keep getting more of it, because then you got fucking Bam, I'm So Hot, Thumbs Up, and then it's just all gone to hell in a handbasket.
Ugh.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, after Bam, I felt like it was when people kind of forgot about them, really.
I mean, yeah, I think Bam was still... here's the thing. I think that one time post... Because I remember when Bam came out, everybody was like, well, this is just Boom Boom, but again. Mm-hmm. And people were like, well, give them time. Maybe, like, next one. Maybe they just want to do something similar to keep the attention, then get, and then you get the same song a third time, and people were like, "Well, now we're done."
Yeah,
we're just done. because you can't keep doing that. You can't do the same song over and over and over again.
No, you can't. Or at least you can keep doing it till like an eventual point when people get
the thing with it is that it needs to. You can have a style. I'm not saying you can't have a style of music that is your own, but the songs are so similar structurally. They sound so similar. Like it's so you can tell when things are the same, similar themes and things that are just the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
I also especially get it with that freaking after the first chorus, second verse rap break that is in every single one of them. It was like, of course we got to do that again because it was in Boom Boom, so every song after that needs it.
Yeah, it's just so much. And you can tell they were just like, oh, we have this one big hit and did not know how to capitalize off of it.
Not at all.
Yeah, they had no idea. Otherwise, they just kind of threw the same thing at the wall and just went with it. But yeah.
All right. So now at number 7, we have EXID's I Love You, sorry.
I love you like la 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 la.
You know my main problem with the song? I feel like between the 5 of them, EXID gets half this song, and this weird other voice gets the
just
other
like
half.
Disembodied voice.
This disembodied pseudo-Siri, pseudo-computer voice that was made on a machine somewhere gets half the song, and that voice has
it's probably a
phrase
sample,
over
from something
and
else.
It probably is.
I don't know where it came from, but I don't.
It's the whole song. Like that thing is the whole song.
And the thing is, if they sampled something, they sampled one phrase.
Yeah.
Yes.
They sampled one time someone saying "I love you," and then just looped it for 3 minutes.
The whole song.
And it's just annoying.
It is. It's not great. I don't love it.
Like, EXID sounds fine.
Yeah.
The girls actually sound okay.
And like this is not like it's really out there for EXID. Like it's very much in their similar concept.
Every once in a while loves to do this. I always remember a song that I think is kind of worse. I Don't Like Me and You.
Yeah, that song is weird.
And I think that one is maybe worse than this one, but still, like that kind of song EXID has done a bunch.
Oh yeah.
This one just is maybe the most irritating one because it's the one phrase.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. Yep. Drilled into your skull.
Literally drilled into your skull.
And I think that's really the problem, is it's that one part, and it truly is ruining the whole thing, because it is the whole song at that point.
I also want to just point out the copyright neutral Elmo and Tigger in the music video, because what the fuck's going on?
We have discount
Elmo. We have an Elmo and Tigger in here. They look like they're about to puke from a knife
Tigger
out.
also looks like he could be Tony the Tiger. It's really a little bit questionable.
But he's a little small to be Tony the Tiger, which makes
We've
me
got
think
a generic tiger-like character in
like
there.
It's weird. Yeah. It's like I like the retro vibes, and I used to love this song a lot more, but now I'm kind of like, it's actually a little bit more basic.
The thing with it is that there are retro vibes here. But also
there aren't in the same, because it's so confusingly retro that you can't really pinpoint it as retro.
Because I feel like the best kind of retro concept is when you got a clear vision at a time period, whether that be the 90s or the 50s. Pick a time period. This, I can't tell when we're supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be, really.
Is it 2005 or is it 1987? I can't tell.
2005.
Again,
no, this is not the kind of music
that's almost by this point that's almost 20 years ago, Maria.
This is definitely 80s city pop vibes I'm getting, I think, from here.
Kind of, but it feels muddled, and that's part of the problem.
Yeah, it's more muddled.
I think a retro concept with no clear vision. I don't love retro concepts to begin with.
I don't like retro
that
generally.
Much, but if you have a clear vision, I can at least respect it.
True.
This feels like you're trying to do retro, but also trying to do mod. It feels very muddled.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on, like, 80s, 70s, 90s music, so, like, this shit, I'm like, I love whenever it gets into that, but this is kind of like a lazy man's version of that a little bit. It's not clear, it's just kind of there. I mean, it was only a single, so, like...
Yeah.
They could have put more effort into it overall, I think, for that one.
Yeah. There was a lot that could have been done differently, and I think that this was just muddled.
Yeah.
Alright. Now I think we have our most controversial
This is easily one of the most controversial
songs
we put
people are gonna feel a type of
people,
way for this, I think.
Look, we always have one on here.
It's definitely the most
like,
controversial of the list. Maybe one of the most controversial songs we've put on a worst 10 list ever.
I'm trying to think of our... Let me see our old list. The only other one I can think of... I don't know. A lot of people did. Maybe some Stray Kids stuff, but truly I do think
but
that
that's
this
like
is...
so on brand for us as the Stray Kids stuff that point, it's like...
Yeah,
fine.
I'm looking at our list. All of these seem so on brand for us. And honestly, none of these seem like songs that are like super defended and super well regarded by everyone.
Though, like Superhuman, maybe. Like, but this is
Superhuman.
Yeah, that's
it might
the
be
only
because also Superhuman's not an
like
objectively bad song. It's more so like, was this given to the correct group? And we feel like it wasn't for the most part.
But also Superhuman does also kind of suck. But this one truly is our most controversial take
as of right now. But that's
as of right now, well, maybe ever.
I don't know if we're gonna top this one ever, though. To be
so
honest.
this take, get ready, people.
Very well regarded.
Get ready, people. Our number 6 placement is "Tempo" by EXO.
Don't mess on my tempo. 들어봐 이거 충분히. I said don't mess on my tempo. 그냥 얘만 부름칠 beat. 어디에도 앞설 rhythm에 맞춰 1, 2, 3. Don't mess on my tempo. 멈추지 못하니.
Yes.
I've never liked this.
Yeah, I never really
like
care for
song.
the song. Honestly, I think it's the bed squeaking sound.
It got
doesn't
better.
work in this song well.
It got
doesn't.
better for over time a little bit, but then every time I go back to it, it's like it's still not
fair
good.
enough.
Still not good.
Like the thing with it is that there was a point where I thought this song could have like if we had done this list in 2018 when this came out, this song could have been top 3.
Yeah.
I was so against. I hated this song.
Yeah, I did not like it at all when it first came out.
There's so many things on here that I greatly dislike about this. On the positive end, the vocals
Vocals
still
are
great.
good.
On the negative end, why are we putting like
there's so much rapping.
Vocal effects.
There's a lot of rapping. Vocals are great, but also this feels kind of basic for an EXO song. I don't feel it from them as much.
Why is their bed squeaking?
I
understand why there's bed
squeaking. It feels like a
and
weird half-ass EXO song.
They feel and look really bored during the song.
Yeah, I'm like, something feels off to me
uninterested.
during this song, and I don't know
why
what it is.
Why are we putting vocal, and by this I mean a lot of people complain about like the high vocal effects. This is just, you cannot hear anything.
Those weird vocal effects on backhand in the post-chorus are
like,
I'm
like, why is he getting vocal effects? Of all the members,
why?
He shouldn't.
Just sounds like a robot for like a solid 10 seconds.
It doesn't make any sense
or
at
should
all.
have that. It sounds, because like it's not even vocal effects like where you can hear underneath, like just enhancing a voice or changing a little bit. You cannot hear anybody.
It's just like
it could just be a robot.
It could just be a robot. Like that could
like
just be a robot.
I'm not positive any of them sung those lines because you don't hear them sing them ever. There's so much rapping.
There's so much rapping, and the rapping is really distractingly bad. Like.
Worse than usual.
Worse than usual, for sure.
When you hear the bed squeak, you can't unhear it.
Yeah.
Because it's constantly there. Much like how the I love you is drilled into your skull, the bed squeaking is just so constant.
It's just there the whole
song. It's distracting from the chorus.
Yeah.
Like, I will just, the chorus starts, you hear the bed squeak, and I'm like,
yes.
Everything else glazes over.
Yeah.
We're here now.
Also, just the chorus itself is so basic EXO.
It is.
It is EXO if written by AI computer. Like, this is exactly what I think an EXO chorus would sound like. In the most basic way possible.
And just the music video and the styling is also very conceptually confusing as well, because you're watching this music video and it's just like generic box set. But then there's one piano that is in there and it's like, oh yes, we're doing the classical music thing, but it's just like, you've not really.
There's also one motorcycle. I don't know why.
One motorcycle, one piano.
There's also random shadows behind curtains, as if that's gonna play any cool imagery with that.
Also, Schumann's hair looks like he got electrocuted. Like
Schumann's hair looks like what Dio would end up having in Bad Prosecutor 5 years later, but that is a character choice. This was a
let's
choice.
Just make Schumann's hair look like he got electrocuted.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like EXO is not our favorite SM group. EXO is fine.
I had a brief phase where I really was into them in the beginning. I was in denial, but now I'm kind of just like, you know what? They're not terrible. They're not bad. Pretty good. They're pretty good, but I never fully
I would not call bad. But honestly, they're not my favorite SM group.
No, they're not. It's Shiny.
I will give it this. Shiny by a mile, obviously. But looking at EXO, you gotta give them this. EXO has some iconic moments in there.
They have a lot of great
from,
songs.
Your debut.
You know.
And you have a lot of great
There is also
things.
like
solid
a lot
B-sides too.
They also have like a lot of talented
B-sides.
members in EXO as well.
So talented. The problem, and the thing with this is that this is also so much disappointment in that I like EXO. I enjoy their music. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like even something like I know a much less controversial, and this is not the same year, but a much less controversial pick would be something like Coco Bop.
Yeah.
I like Coco Bop.
I do also really like Coco Bop.
I really like Coco Bop. Coco Bop.
But I understand why people wouldn't like that song.
But I understand why not. But also, Coco Bop is still fun and different.
Yeah.
I also understand why people don't like Power.
Yeah.
But Power also fun and different.
The Power's kind of like so bad that it's fun in a way.
It's great. Yeah, in a way. The thing with Tempo is that there is nothing I can latch onto in Tempo.
Because it is clearly taking itself very seriously.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. I just always never really cared for Tempo. I just never cared. I'm just like,
it feels...
The song came out and I immediately did not listen to it again for years because I was like, I don't give a shit.
The other thing with it is it does feel very much like Superhuman a little bit. These are two songs. I wouldn't be surprised if originally Superhuman was going to be the repackaged to Tempo.
I could see it.
Because there wasn't a repackaged to Tempo ever, I don't think.
I don't remember, to be honest.
But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if those two were like cut from the same cloth type songs, and they're both so basic.
They are.
So boring. So almost uninteresting to listen to. And that there's only so much that talented people can do with that.
Yeah.
Especially when your talent isn't necessarily what so much of the song is, which is the rapping. EXO's rapping has never been that good.
Mm-hmm. And that's, I think, really one of the biggest things. Like, there's so much rapping. And normally EXO rapping is like, it's very K-pop rapping. It's like we got the rap break and it's fine. But this is so long and so bad that it's really distracting. Coming back. Yeah.
It's not because I think a lot of EXO rapping very often it's like confined to one part of the song.
Let's do like 3 lines of a rap at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then like it's either like all at once or there's like one little bit here, one little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. It's just like
long verses. This is full verses for each rapper.
To be fair though, a song like this is probably better than a lot of songs that SM's also been releasing recently. So it's like,
again, no, this is 2018.
Yeah.
We
haven't gone to shit by 2018 yet.
If this song came out 2019, this wouldn't be on the list.
This is one of the best song SM Entertainment releases in like 2021 or 2022.
I know, right? If it came out last year, oh my god, it's the best SM song. One of them, at least. Wild how times change.
Oh, how the times change. Will probably remain one of our most controversial songs we have on here.
Probably.
I truly
because like you can make arguments for it actually being a somewhat decent song, and honestly, this is one I won't pick a fight on. I just don't care about this song. I don't hate it. I just don't care.
A lot of people.
I know Lucas loves this song.
Yeah.
So many people love it. I think that there is maybe another SM song, but like that just falls into a pattern.
Yeah.
There's another SM song specifically that I don't like. If you remember that one.
Yes.
That I've gotten yelled at for?
Yes, of course. So, at number 5, top 5, we have, Do-Do-Do. Do-Do-Do. Who's to say how many syllables that is? By Blackpink.
Hit you with that do-do-do-do-do.
Surprise, surprise, surprise! A Blackpink song's on here.
This is their most viewed music video, and it's upsetting that it's this one.
It is one of the most viewed K-pop
It's a very upsetting that it's this
honestly, I think it's honestly due to Southeast Asia carrying it on the back, there, because they have a lot of fans in Southeast Asia for sure.
They do, but also K-pop has a lot of fans.
I mean, true, yeah, but like Southeast Asia, I feel like it's the one that's streaming them.
I think that this might be Blackpink at their most bored.
Yeah,
Their most bored.
They do not look
how you.
They do not look great in this music video. Not like the styling is confusing, number one, but just generally they look like they're not into this song at all.
Well, that's the problem. I say that they look the most bored. The problem is Blackpink has looked bored since this era.
Yeah.
And has never really gotten the liveliness back, except maybe in Lovesick Girls. I think Lovesick Girls has some liveliness in it.
Yeah, a little bit more.
But otherwise, they've looked bored.
They do.
Since this era. Till the present day.
Yep.
Yeah, you could even say Pink Venom and, I don't know, Shutdown? I don't know.
Shutdown. They look bored. They look really bored. They look more bored in Shutdown than do in Pink Venom.
Yeah.
That's why Pink Venom is a much better song.
Yes.
And also, it's a more ridiculous song, which also makes it a better song.
It's got more energy.
All the 300 plus cuts in the music video, just cut.
Yeah. No, it's
the animals in this music video really the stars.
Well, the fennec fox and the parrot.
The fennec fox and the parrot.
Yeah.
the two standouts of this video.
Yep.
The thing with this video also is that it is expensive to look expensive because there's no clear vision in this.
No.
I don't think there's a clear vision in Blackpink.
It's all of them in like a box set with like a clearly very expensive like background or set piece, and that's
I mean, it's giving like YG's version of wannabe girl boss feminism, you could say, but I don't know.
I don't even know if that's what they're going for.
I think it's trying to be YG girl. Like baddie /
maybe more baddies. Like look at us baddies.
I wouldn't call it girl boss. Like that's not the vibe I'm getting.
Maybe not girl boss.
Just baddie, badass, like it girl. Yeah. That's what it's giving.
Yeah. Also, just remind me, was it as if it's your last release right before this, or?
That was like a year.
Or like a year prior, so that was the last release. Yeah, okay, so this was like the beginning of the.
This is the beginning of
mixed
the current
reviews.
Era of Blackpink.
Yeah.
Because I think As If It's Your Last was like 2017, and then before that you had like You're Playing with Fire, Whistle, all of that, and I think all of those are
good.
Blackpink with a clear.
Like those 5 songs were really good.
Those are
in my opinion.
5 songs of Blackpink's career were great.
Yeah.
And then you get to this song, and this song begins like it was this.
The Kill
and
This
then
Love.
It was Kill This Love. How You Like That.
Ice Cream. All of those fun
Ice
songs.
Cream.
Yeah, Ice Cream was our worst, by the way, of 2020, if I remember correctly.
Our worst song ever.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think Selena Gomez pushed it over the edge.
She did.
Over How You Like That.
Well, Selena, it's like, which is a shame because like Selena actually is a good feature on songs, but for some reason for Ice Cream, it's just not good.
Ice Cream.
I think
not on Ice Cream because she's a good feature, but like on Ice
Here's
Cream,
the thing
she's
with
not.
Selena. It is because Selena Gomez and Blackpink have opposite energies.
That's true.
Selena Gomez is not loud. Selena Gomez has very low-key songs. Blackpink is in your face for 3 minutes at a time.
Like it makes way more sense for Blackpink to collab with Dua Lipa and Lady Gaga because
that makes far more sense. They have opposite energies with Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
The only time in the past like 6 years that Blackpink has looked like they were having a lot of fun was in Lovesick Girls, which is a completely different than usual track.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is that it did worse than any of their other songs.
I know.
It was not. It was
which I don't understand. I'm
like,
like, okay, so I guess the people don't like good music, apparently.
And Lovesick Girls is up there with, like, it is up there with the first 5.
Yeah.
As in for Blackpink songs. And then also kind of Pink Venom, but that's kind of in a so bad it's good
That's
way.
kind of, almost really bad
because
that
also
it's
Pink
good.
Venom has a little bit of different
It's like sometimes we love it, sometimes we think it's mid. That's Pink Venom.
Yeah, Pink Venom is a choice. But, like, do I kind of love it? A little bit. But Shut Down, Kill This Love, How You Like That, all of those are very much in line with each other.
Blackpink is like so loud, so noisy.
And they look bored.
They look so.
And I don't know.
I don't think they are bored, but I feel like they're taught the way they're taught to show expressions come off.
I think Lisa's not bored. I think Lisa truly enjoys being a K-pop idol, but all four of them make money by existing, essentially. So it's
I mean, they're also models too. That's where they made a lot of their money. Probably is just being a model.
I'm thinking about it in that I don't know if they're because again, I don't know if they are bored because in like certain songs they don't look bored. Lovesick Girls, I keep going back to because like it's the first time I've seen them have life. I don't know if they're maybe bored with this concept, or the other option is that unlike other girl, like we talked about Get It on our best list. Get It is the best badass girl group concept I've ever seen. All of those girls, that song could look boring if those girls were not perfect at that concept. Maybe they just don't do this concept as well as we think they do because they look bored.
It's
There's
just
a lot of theories about Blackpink.
Not a good song.
It's overall, also just not a good song.
Not a
Teddy,
good song.
What are we doing?
Teddy Park.
Why are
I honestly question. I was like very confused when this first dropped because I was just like, okay.
It's a choice.
It was,
It's a choice.
I tried really hard to like this song when it came out, and then I'm just like, this is really not it.
I have tried really hard to like Blackpink for a very long time, and there's so much in there because I'm just like, those first songs were good.
But it does seem like a lot of people do blame who they are supposed to correctly blame, which is really YG and Teddy, essentially, and the weird chokehold over the production for this group. But also,
Blackpink became infinitely easier to love after other groups did.
After other groups tried to be Blackpink and failed.
Then Blackpink becomes
Then I had a delayed appreciation for, you know what, Blackpink, harder to be Blackpink than I thought.
You know what, Blackpink,
honestly.
while you do look bored, at least you don't sound bored.
Yeah.
At least you are actually singing, and you're singing pretty decent, and the rapping could be
And
worse.
the rapping is not terrible,
Nope. So you know what? Fair enough.
And at the end of the day, it's whatever they're doing, still selling. So jokes on us, I guess.
They make so much money, it's ridiculous.
Jokes on us.
Also, we'll see how long that goes for.
True, because we do have a new girl group coming up, and we'll see how.
Well, also, the contract renewal is upon us.
That's true.
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
Very curious to see the outcome of that.
Yep. So at number 4, we have How It All Comes Back to Produce. We got 101 with Boomerang.
Wing, 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 wing. Boomerang. Hey! 돌아버려. 내가 걸린 건지 달린 건지. Hey! 돌아버려. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, one could say it all comes back around.
It all comes back like a boomerang. But
a boomerang.
It all ends in Produce with 101 and Boomerang. The worst 101 song.
Easily the worst 101 title track, period. Like I don't think this is a question.
With this
the
song.
forgotten 101 title track because no one talks.
Because it's such a weird sound in comparison.
It's a very forgettable song from them too. It's
so
just like
generic too.
It's like they made an attempt to do a hype song, and it was just like so basic and like borderline noise music before noise music was a thing. That it was just
half of them have the energy to do a hype song. Is the problem here?
That's true.
Most of them are not here for that.
Yeah.
But the thing with it also is like looking at where all of these boys ended up, which like looking at 101 in the year of our Lord 2023 is a wild experience.
Like similar to how watching the Iceland music video was a time, watching Boomerang was even weirder.
The thing is also that like 101, for all its faults, and also all the people in it that we're not particularly big fans of, made good music.
Yeah.
Energetic. I promise you. Even Spring Breeze,
that one.
Yes.
Yeah, Spring Breeze I think is the last one. Like their debut, their last one,
I
other
enjoy
songs.
them. All those songs are good.
They are.
Boomerang just very much is the forgotten stepchild, I think, of 101, because also it's forgotten. No one talks about it. I don't think many people really liked it.
The song that sounds the most similar to this is Burn It Up, which is the one that lost to Energetic for the title track thing. And it was like, almost, they're like, well, that didn't work out, but let's try it again. But that was clearly not what this group was meant to be doing. Like, that concept.
But even Energetic, I think, is a not Energetic. Even Burn It Up has better energy to it than this song does.
Yeah. Because it is like one of those choruses that like it just has a lot of sounds in it. It's like one of those.
Yeah. It doesn't have as many sounds as I think it would have if it was made today. But
True.
yeah, no, it just very much seems like your generic noise music banger made by people who, one, don't really fit the like they're not singing like you would in noise music. They don't have enough energy there. They don't have enough power behind it because noise music isn't a thing. They're just sort of doing a regular K-pop song with this weird ass instrumental behind them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
one
not
just
good.
is better than this.
This is not peak.
Yeah, this was just like, I don't know. It's really the production that gets it for me. Not so much like the vocals. I just kind of forget about the vocals. It's the production. I'm just like, ugh.
The production.
I don't get hyped to this. I don't.
No, you don't.
It's not it, really.
You can't get hyped to this. How do you get hyped to this?
I don't know. It's just like it's hard to. You can't really.
It's like, how do you, like, what emotion?
Like, actually, like, the way it's produced, it's just like, how do you dance to this?
I don't know. It just felt like, especially for a group that had so little time, like Wanna One. And that's the thing with these, like, temporary groups. Anytime that they put out a bad song, it's almost worse because it's like, it's a waste of limited time.
It's a waste of time.
It's such a waste
considering,
of time.
yeah, they're limited.
Because we talked about all of those really bad Eyes on Japanese songs where it's like, we wasted
you're
so
such a
much
waste
time
of
on this.
time.
Yeah.
When you could have been doing good music.
Yeah. Reminding me of Buenos
but also-
Aires again. Oh, God.
Oh, God. But then again, like, looking at as good a year as this was, like, I would say Buenos Aires is a worse song than this.
It
Like,
is, easily.
Probably, would you say it's worse
Easily.
than our number one?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, easily.
That's
I
really
think,
what it is.
again,
Is
I
it worse than number one? Hell yeah.
2018 I think 2018 is
We're
truly
not that bad in
too good a year.
2018. Yeah.
Because
we're not
honestly,
that bad.
again, except I think maybe number one and number two.
Yeah.
If any of these other songs had come out a different year, they would have been just ignored.
Yeah. Easily.
We wouldn't talk about them. Because that is what Boomerang is. Boomerang never shows up on lists of, like, the worst K-pop songs ever made. But Boomerang never shows up on people's... When people
I mean,
have
unless
to
you
put
were,
a
like,
clip...
really into Wanna One.
Yeah.
No,
I would
here's
say
the thing.
so.
I think that if you have to put a clip representing 101,
You never go to
I've
Boomerang.
seen people not use Energetic. I've seen people use every other 101 song except this one.
Yeah.
I think even 101 fans have chosen that this is not how I want to remember 101.
Yeah.
That is truly the
Yeah.
big thing, is when your fans have chosen, like, maybe not this one.
That's what it is, kind
It's
of.
really
like,
just the sounds in the chorus.
It's
really
the
get me.
sounds, because I think the boys sound fine. The boys sound like a normal 101
They do.
song.
It's just also watching 101 is
Yeah.
like surreal in the year 2023. It's a surreal time.
Yeah. I think as we're doing this, I've come to a realization that the thing with 2018 is that all of these songs are only bad in one way.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, it's either their production's really bad and the members are doing fine, or the members sound really bad and
Right.
the production is fine.
Normally it's
Whereas
both.
normally everything is
Normally
shit.
everything
Yeah.
just sounds like shit.
Everything just sounds awful.
Yeah.
And now we go to the most confusing
I say the weirdest
song.
one of this list.
This
the
is a
one that
deep
y'all
cut. This
don't.
is a deep
Y'all
cut
probably
for everybody.
forgot
This is a
this
deep cut.
existed.
Deep
I would
Or
say
you never knew it existed to begin
that
with.
too.
Yes.
Because truly, this song has not even 1 million views.
No.
No.
This is a
YouTube.
real
Like,
deep
this
cut
is-
for everybody.
Get ready, y'all. This is a deep cut on this list.
But
Now, this is
also
the start of
something
where
that I
it gets bad, I
watched.
say.
And also,
Yeah.
this is a song that I watch and has stuck with me for years.
Because it's
Because
why?
I just I'm
'Cause
like,
what's
when
going
we were
on?
starting to make these lists, I'm like, Kayla, we have to find out what year this came out in, because I don't know.
But it has
but
to
it
be
needs
on
to be on a
whatever
list.
year it's from. Yeah.
Or at least we have to mention it.
Yeah.
And then it just so happens to end up at number 3 because everything else is not that. It came out in the best year
One
of
of the
K-pop
best
ever.
possible year. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right, get ready, y'all. For number 3, we have Mickey Mouse. And yes, I did just say Mickey Mouse with Uju Sonyo, aka Cosmic Girls, for It's a Good Time.
Come on everybody to your own life. 순간 이 음악을 따라 dance all night. 너와 세상이 깜짝 놀라게 다 같이 완전 신나게 이 지구를 뒤집어봐. Good time.
Yes, this song exists.
Oh Lord!
Have you ever know WJSN
This is a
did
Disney
song
collab.
with Mickey
Have you
Mouse,
Which is
and Mickey
surprising.
Mouse raps
Yeah.
his song.
In
Yes,
Korean?
Mickey Mouse raps.
So
he doesn't
this
sound like
song-
Mickey Mouse as we would, as
Okay,
from the
I
States
think
we
we
would
need,
think
I
as.
think we need.
But
I
yeah.
think we need some context.
We need to have
this
some
came out
context.
for Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary, so his quote unquote 90th birthday.
Yeah.
Great.
Congratulations,
But
Mickey Mouse.
Congrats,
Congratulations,
Disney.
Mickey Mouse. I don't know, but this song is 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It is short as fuck. And it is essentially a song that WJSN did in collaboration, I guess, with the Disney company to celebrate Mickey's 90th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And we were dying to find out who the fuck raps Mickey Mouse.
Because the rapper
Mickey
sounds like a
the
normal
beginning-
Korean person.
The rapper,
It's not in a Mickey
we were
Mouse
looking for
voice.
it.
It's
We
like
thought
a Korean
maybe it was like a
person.
Monsta X rapper because
Yes.
it is Starship, and we're like, this
So
just
I
sounds like a
went
K-pop
on-
idol. It kind of sounds like an NCT
I went
rapper.
on
Yeah.
a little mini
Who
deep
is it?
dive before we recorded this episode, and I came across the Korean lyrics for it on a website called colorcodedhaven.com. And
Look,
under
we-
Mickey
this
Mouse,
is as close as we got.
this is all of the information I got on who is possibly the voice of Mickey Mouse. And under Mickey Mouse, all of Mickey's lyrics are color-coded as Mickey, close quotation marks, Serum. So that leads me to believe that's Serum of Gravity, who is a trainee at not at WSN, but at Starship Entertainment in 2018. So, like, the timeline works out. He is one of the rappers in Gravity. Like, that's, I think, who is the
Did
rapper
we compare
of Mickey
his
Mouse.
voice if it sounds somewhat similar?
Yeah, I tried. I can't determine that based off of the very
Also-
little I know off of Gravity and also
Also,
Mickey
I
Mouse
am
rapping in
in
the
the-
song.
I'm in like the comments of the music video for this, and the consensus is most people saying it is him.
Mm-hmm.
It is Serum of Gravity. So I think that is either the consensus or just the truth.
Or just the truth if that's who Mickey
And
Mouse
honestly,
is.
it's kind of similar to like SM back in the day sticking Eric and Andy, I think, in like SES songs when they first
Yeah.
debuted when
Also-
they were
also,
two trainees.
people-
SM rookies do
Okay,
shit with the
so-
Disney
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse
They
Clubhouse.
were Mickey
Disney.
Mouse Clubhouse
did.
members.
Yeah.
They're part of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
No, it
But,
was the Mickey
uh,
Mouse
I-
Club, I think.
It was a Mickey Mouse Club,
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm in the videos. Apparently, Serum did confirm it on like a fan sign a couple years ago.
That's
that
him.
it is
Cool.
him.
That
it
is
is him.
That's
So he
Sarah Gravity raps.
That is
raps
Mickey.
for Mickey Mouse.
We've solved the mystery
Sarah Gravity, the canon rapping voice of Mickey Mouse.
of Mickey Mouse in Korea.
Wild
But,
shit,
yeah.
honestly. But
This
about the
song
song
is
itself.
also very Disney Junior.
Yes,
Mhm.
very
It's,
Disney.
it's
Junior.
not even. You can't even call it Disney Channel. Disney Channel would never.
No, Disney Junior
It's very
specifically.
Disney Junior.
Honestly, it
Also-
is very Disney Junior. Which
Also,
who knows? Maybe
thi-
they did use this song for Disney Junior in Korea.
Maybe Disney Junior.
Realistically.
needed some ad breaks.
Yeah.
The other thing with it is that I'm gonna steal some things from other from Todd in the Shadows, another music reviewer, which is the fact that there is a way to spell things in songs.
Mhm.
In this song, they spell the full name Mickey Mouse.
They do
And
the spelling of Mickey Mouse in like the very like recognizable like little song clip that you know of how that goes.
Mhm.
But also, it is in the song. It is almost an anti-catchy part of it. Because
Yeah.
Yes.
you're listening to this song, and I do not realize that they're spelling a word until I hear them spell Mouse. And I'm like, oh, mouse. Oh, it was Mickey. Okay.
Mickey
We
Mouse.
just spelled a word. Okay. You don't, it doesn't process well.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like it doesn't, it's not a catchy bit. And I feel like when
Yeah.
you spell in songs, it should be catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Also, Serum of Gravity. What
Sarah
are you
Gravity
doing?
being the voice of
That's
rapper
really the
Mickey
big
Mouse.
revelation here is
Just-
like who is the canon voice of Mickey Mouse?
Well, at least for this song, because like
At least in
he's
this song.
probably not voicing. There's probably someone else voicing Mickey in Korea, I imagine.
Hey, but how often is that
But
Mickey
how often
rapping?
is
But like
he
clearly
Like,
that guy
he
wasn't
might be the
available to
canon rapping
to be
voice.
Mickey rapping the song with.
Well, also
We
you
just
do
don't
have
know.
to be a little bit good at rapping if you're
That
gonna
too.
A little bit
be
good.
rapping Mickey
But
Mouse.
honestly speaking, unless Mickey's rapping constantly in Korea, Serum is the canon Korean rapper Mickey.
Yes.
At this
At least
point,
for consistency's sake.
that'd be
at
funny if
least
he
to
still
our
got
knowledge.
gigs and they still used Mickey for rapping.
I don't know.
That'd be funny. I don't think it's
like
happened, but that'd be funny.
This song was just interesting. Also, it is one of the last times you're getting like multiple, like a bunch of people in WJSN. Like WJSN
That's true.
There's 10 people here, so they just lost their
the Weiwa
Chinese members.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There's the fact that they
still,
collaborate with Weiwa.
What's going on here? Why? It's not good.
No,
that's the problem.
No,
absolutely not.
But I don't know if it was meant to be good.
I mean, I think it wasn't meant to be super popular to the masses. It was meant to like probably just only be aired on the Disney Channel. You know,
they performed this on music shows. At least twice.
That's
well, yeah, probably for the idol of it all, but they probably, you know, for the most part.
There's a fan cam of
They
Mickey
performed
Mouse.
it with Mickey Mouse.
That's insane.
There's a fan cam of Mickey Mouse on KBS.
Mickey Mouse fan cam.
I do want to know if that's serum in. I do want to know if that's serum in the Mickey Mouse.
No, I don't think so. It's probably a dancer or someone else that was paid to. Or probably someone that they paid to dance as Mickey that they shipped over. Wait, I could imagine. I could imagine them shipping over someone from Japan because they do have a Disney theme resort in Japan.
Disney.
Ship a guy over just to act as Mickey and dance. I could see it. Really?
It could be a lot of things. I feel like Disney is too protective of their characters that they would be like, no, you have to be an official Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, looking at this, it was just a choice. Honestly, if you're ever going to look up this song, I recommend only the Mickey Mouse fan cam.
Yes.
Only that. Because dear God, a Mickey Mouse fan cam. You don't need the rest of it. Just Mickey
But have
Mouse.
you ever wanted to see a fan
Mickey
cam
Opa.
of Mickey rapping
Mickey Opa.
Yeah, Mickey Sombennim.
Look at Mickey Opa dance.
So much choice.
God.
Oh, man.
Now we actually get to maybe two actually bad
songs after we take a detour
Pretty much.
from the rapping Mickey Mouse of
this
it all.
was an education lesson.
It was.
You need
It truly,
to know.
the people need to know it existed, and that's really
look, for as much as we say like the Pepsi songs are bad, they're not as bad as
Mickey Mouse.
rapping Mickey Mouse.
It was a choice. But yeah, for number 2.
Number 2, we have Every Day by Winner.
I guess they really wanted their music video in a mansion. They got that.
With
a
lot
ton of LA models,
half-naked
maybe.
women.
A lot of
feels
women.
like a rap video.
It does.
It really do.
It feels
Except
like
not really like a rap video. There's not enough.
It feels like a rap
lead
video,
or
but the fact
paraphernalia.
that the girls are not allowed to like move.
Yeah.
The girls don't move.
Except for like the designated dancers that dance with them at that one
But
point.
even then, those are like way more. The girls in bikinis don't move.
No.
Because I don't know if like they're just there. They just are around.
Also, this song is a follow-up to 2017 Winner is insane that this is the song that they released. Like,
really did not pave the way for this.
No, absolutely not. Really, and then like Island right after it, and was like, and now we're doing this. Like, what's?
I mean,
what's
we're
going
doing
on?
this with dabbing and Fortnite dancing and something else that's cringy.
The auto tune is like out of control on this song. It
Yeah.
really is.
It's
like,
so
what's
bad.
going on?
Also, the production is just like, it's very bad production.
And we continue on with doing weird vocal effects for no reason.
No reason. It's like
no reason at all.
Why are we doing this is the main question.
Mm-hmm. That's really the main question of the whole song. It's like, why? Why any of this, really?
Yeah. You watch it and you're like, why would I listen to this? That's often what I ask myself. Is just like, is it a fun summer song? I guess, but also like, it's not fun.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
I'm just kind of like,
it wasn't used in the summer, but it's like I wouldn't want to listen to it ever again in my life.
Yeah.
They also don't sound like they're having that much fun.
No, they don't.
They do not.
The production just feels like it's bogging them down. Because you can't be, like, fun with this production. It just kind of sounds depressing. I don't know. Also, Winter looks weird.
It's like, I guess I don't even know if they really look like they're having fun in this song.
They don't.
It's just so weird.
no one looks, because also being around so many models who are not allowed to move or do anything also just kind of brings all the energy. No one is really moving.
It's not very high.
It's everyone's just like there. It's like
to the ether.
I don't know. Is there supposed to be no energy though? You know?
I don't know. I feel like this song needs energy, but it's giving nothing. Even when they're dancing, it's YG dancing, so none of the dancing is super high energy.
Yeah.
They try to do that little leg move that they do well in Pentagon's Shine, but that's because that song has energy behind it.
Yeah, this is the infinitely worse version of that. Like,
so much dabbing.
So
we
much
didn't mention
dabbing.
In Boom Boom, also so much.
This was like the year of dabbing. So much dabbing.
Yeah, by the way, guys, remember dabbing?
Yep.
Oh yeah, dabbing. Oh god.
I have not mentioned that word in years.
Oh yeah.
Dabbing, Backpack Kid Dance, all of that shit. All 2018.
Oh, yeah. Truly
somehow
like a time capsule.
Weird time capsule. Like, no one is having fun.
No.
And that's a problem. Especially with a song where it feels like you should be having fun.
But it's just it's like not it. Everything about
also,
it, like the song sounds like shit. They like don't look like they're having fun when the song is supposed to be fun. Like,
weirdly, this feels like the perfect song to have a big, loud YG ending chorus.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
That's so YG. You have one thing you're good at.
It feels like it's trying to be more chill and like the vibe.
Yeah,
of
it's like trying to be chill, like chill tropical house, but it's kind of like shit production.
Doing that very well in Island. What, 2019 Island?
2017 is Island, I think.
Island, yeah. Whatever your Island is, this but better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everything about it is bad and confusing.
Just a choice made all around by everyone, and I'm not a fan of it.
No, not at all.
But there is one song that is worse, with someone who's looking a little even less lively.
There is. All right, so at number 1, we have
Jennie
with Solo.
Bitch, 나는 solo. I'm going solo, la, 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 la. I'm going solo, la, 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 la.
Jennie's her solo debut and the
worst of the
solo
Blackpink
debut.
solos.
Yeah, honestly,
feels
almost lifeless in a way, which I don't know if she was intending that, but it just kind of feels that way.
What it feels like, and what the energy the song is trying to give off of is, I'm a bad bitch who doesn't need anybody. I can be alone. But why do you sound lifeless?
Right?
Yeah.
Why do you sound like you need help?
There's just so much nothing, like, and this is really the start of all of like the Jennie problems that everyone always has with Jennie. Like, this is the start of that, and it's like it's not like it's not unfounded, because clearly like there is like evidence where she just looks like she doesn't want to be here, and it's like even in her own solo song now she like looks like she doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, she looks uninterested in her own solo career, and that's a problem. Mm-hmm. When it's you by yourself.
Yep.
Because why should, if you don't care, why should I?
Right.
It's just like, I don't know. It's
just so, there's so much nothing.
It's like it's like weird because it's a stylistically nice looking music video, but it's just like,
again,
it just feels very sanitized. Like, and that's my issue with a lot of YG music videos. They just feel very sanitized for some reason.
It feels too perfect.
Yeah.
Because what it feels like is, you guys remember Crooked's video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crooked feels better because Crooked feels like I can see like grime and dirt in the like there's something going on.
Yeah.
Solo feels like Crooked if it was, you know, made to look pretty.
That's true.
And that takes a lot of its imagery and its power out of it, just because it's like, this feels set up.
Yeah.
Too much. And between how like fake it all feels and how lifeless she feels and how lifeless the production feels, why do I care? What do I need to be
why
here
should
for?
I care at that point,
Why
right?
should I? Why should I even be bothered with it?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's just, all I can think about is that I feel like this music video inspired her to get, was like what got her called out to get onto Idol, which is that HBO that The Weeknd's fronting, and I think Johnny Depp's daughter
that inspired her to get into her lazy scandal, which happened right after.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Because also, like, this song was a hit. I can see her being like, well, maybe if I act like I don't care, people will like me.
Maybe.
And it backfired immensely.
Oh,
yeah, just a little bit.
And it's like, we also are not big fans of the other Blackpink solo music, clearly. But at least, like, Lisa has energy. And, like, looks like she wants to be
actually has, like, Rosé feels like she wants to be
Rosé, like, conceptually makes a lot of sense for her as well. Yeah. This is just, like, nothing.
Yeah, the music is exactly what I was expecting out of both Rosé and Lisa.
Yeah.
Again, I wish Lisa's was better.
Yeah.
But it is the sound I was expecting. The thing with Jennie is I feel like she doesn't need to do, like, there's a concept in Jennie that needs more power to it, and this is just boring.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's the thing about this whole year. The most I can say for all of these songs is either they are poorly executed concepts or just, boring mediocrity.
Yeah.
And
really,
if that's honestly, if that's the kind of year 2018, a godsend year sometimes. A year that makes me, remember why I like K-pop.
Yeah, this could have been better, honestly. It's just like, you're going solo. You're putting this girl as the first one out going solo, and it's like, now you give like a subpar solo release for her to get more marks from.
Most, she's like the least thought through of all of them. But I mean, I guess that's probably because they had more time to figure it out for Lisa and Rosé. But because
it took several more years before they
years
could,
later.
Yeah.
Basically, like.
But that's the worst of 2018, and it's not even that bad.
No, overall, no.
Honestly, this is honestly kind of a disappointing video because you can defend so many of these songs of like, well, it's not that bad.
I know, and then we had to go back into the trenches for WJS and Mickey Mouse.
Hey, it wasn't going back to the trenches. I had a very clear memory that I just needed to fit into a year. Very clear memory.
And it's the third worst song of this year, so.
Basically.
I was just like, well, maybe we can make it like 10 just for the culture. And turns out it was 3.
Just for the culture.
Trust me, I'm looking at 2017 right now. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Worst list we out.
Really terrible list in 2017.
Awful. I hate it. Oh, so many of these songs are so bad.
Really bad songs in 2017, and the highs of 2017 are not that high.
They're not great.
They're like, overall, we're fine, but
many of those groups are going to be on different best lists with better songs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main issue. But otherwise, that is...
Worst songs
of
2018.
That is a treat for next month.
Treat for next month. Hoopla.
Woohoo.
We are available on all major podcasting platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We also have a YouTube channel where we post all of our episodes along with fun clip videos occasionally as well. Me and Sammy will be doing 50 top songs of each year that we cover every month, so that'll be fun. So look out for those. And with that, we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.